I am working on Canva number 9 today. I ordered the frames yesterday for my solo exhibit. So I'm creating 10 paintings. Let me move this here. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I have my glue here. Making the corner is like wrapping a little present. You want it to be fully covered. So yeah, canvas number 9. It's almost sad in a way. I have to move on to something different. This project also needs 10 short stories, and I started working on that this week. I'm on story number 2. So I'm excited about that too. It's coming along. All of this material will be in a book after my first solo exhibit, which will be in May. It's glued to my finger. So it's more time consuming to do the sides, but after that it goes faster. Just gonna remove my ring. Hi Jenny, welcome back. So this project means a lot to me. I've learned a lot on the way, and it's my way of growing also as an artist for so many reasons. First of all, I'm an author, so it makes sense to me to have finally find a project that can combine both my art. So that's why I'll be writing 10 short stories, which will go with the 10 paintings. And I'm self-publishing a book after the exhibit. I'm a self-published author. I do have some books that are traditionally published, but I like both self-publishing and traditional publishing. You can ask me questions if you want. Another thing that I'm learning through this process is to let go, because I can't control the outcome because the paper is different, or once I do the painting, it's a pour painting, which a pour painting you don't control the paint, so you just hope for the best, and sometimes it's not exactly as you had envisioned. So I'm just making sure, like practicing letting go. So it's a good process for me. And also I like this collage part because it's just slow living. I'm used to being always looking for ways to be more productive and do more and more and more. But I'm just in the moment here. Just going slowly. I've been going live for a couple of weeks now, and it's always so fun to reach a lot of people from all over the world. I'm from Canada, from the province of Quebec. Oh, thanks for following me. Dactylo60. Thanks. I'd like to reach 1,000 followers because I need some of TikTok's features that are locked until I reach 1,000 followers. I need 10 of those canvases done. And this is number 9. I just got it started right now with you guys. I prepped these little papers today and yesterday. I'm getting sick of tearing the little papers, so I'm glad I'm almost done with that. The collage, I'm not sick yet, but this, I'm over it. So these pieces are from a dictionary. So instead of recycling the dictionary, I decided to use it for this project. Since it's a project where I use words along with paintings. So I thought it was interesting to see actual words as the background. The first short story is based on an interview that I did. So I interviewed 10 people and each people will inspire me a short story. And this one is about a young woman who decided that she wanted to be an author. And so she moved away from her home, started college, but then she got pregnant by accident, and so she had to make a life-changing decision. So either she was going to get an abortion, which were illegal back in the day where the story is set in Canada, because I know it's illegal in some places in the world, but anyway, not talking politics. So yeah, she has to decide if she's gonna get an abortion or if she's gonna keep the baby. And she has a boyfriend, so it's not like she doesn't know the father. And they decide to get married. So she has to forego her dream of being an author. But then the husband just promised that she'll be able to pick up her passion later on in life. And she does. If you want to tap on the screen to send me some likes so we get more people on this live. My motto for this year is visibility creates opportunity. So I'm focusing on this. Oh, thanks for people liking. Thanks. We need more people. Princess. Yeah, let me see your comment. Love this, get it. Princess Kaneko, thank you so much for your comments. Comments too can bring more people, so don't worry. What is the point of this? The point is making art, but I can show you what I'm making in the end. So this is a mock-up on just a piece of paper. So I'm making this collage in the background, and then I create a pour painting on top. And I'm working on my first solo exhibit. So it's going to be very cute, like nicely framed. I'm so excited to show that. Oh, thank you, Mimi. She said, oh, beautiful. These canvases are 16 by 20. So as I said, there are going to be 10, and there are going to be 10 short stories with the canvas. So I'll have that. Make sure you follow if you want to be part of the big night of the show. And also I'll be doing the pouring. Once I'm ready, I'll be doing the pouring live. So you get to see that too. I think it's also exciting. It's a different type of content. This one is more relaxing, but the pouring is like, it's quick. It happens, and just cross your fingers that everything goes right. The short stories will be next to each canvas so people can read them. They're going to be about 1,000 word long. And what I'm trying to do, it hasn't worked yet, but I think I'm going to figure it out, is using my handwriting as a font. So maybe I can do this with AI, but there is an actual website where you can do this, but I tried it and for now it's not working. So I kind of gave up, but I'm going to go back to it probably this week. So I'll be printing my short stories, but in my handwriting. And also I want my book. So I'm self-publishing a book with all this content. And I want to use my handwriting as the font of the book, which I think makes it so much more personal. So I'm very excited about this idea. I feel like all the little details are making a big difference. Don't be shy if you have questions. I am located in Canada, in the province of Quebec. We're finally starting to get more sun, but still it's cold. I hope that my mixed media collage inspire you to get started on your project or to keep going on your project. May it be art or any other project that you like. One of the messages that I'm trying to convey with this, hi from Amsterdam, I love mixed media art. Hallo, guten Tag. It's fun to have people from other places. One of the messages of this work, I'd like to free myself from social convention because it's not conventionally pretty. So, and also by the tearing of the paper, using Mod Podge. No, I'm actually using this glue. So it's a glue that is archival type of glue that will last longer, and the yellowing takes longer. So it can last maybe 10 years. I'm not sure. I would need to check it. Stardust. Oh, great. Yeah. You want to buy some of that? You can see I have a link in my bio. Trying to get some money through Amazon Associates. I haven't been successful with that yet, but my coach is telling me not to give up on this project. My coach is actually AI, so it's Gemini telling me what I can do better, blah, blah, blah. And always telling me to keep going. It's my best supporter. Good to know. Yeah, no problem. You could use Mod Podge if you want to do like a personal project and you don't want to spend a lot. But if it's a more professional product, I'd advise to go with archival material. Because in my Delulu land, I'm a highly sought after artist and my paintings are being auctioned off and they are in museums around the world. That's why I want to use this super professional glue. Oh, thank you, Beanie, for sharing the video. It's another way to help me. What kind of glue? Yeah, let me show you. It's this one here. I have the link in my bio if you want to check it out on Amazon. I could use good... Wait, I missed it. Stardust. I could use good info. I'm learning it by myself, but it's a lot. Let me know, like, if you have a specific question. No problem. My pleasure. Joy. Treasured wifey. Thank you for following. So most of the papers, I'll look at both sides to make sure I use the side that has the most ink on it. So this one, I was pretty sure that this side would be right. So sometimes I don't look if I like the top side, but I try to look. And then I don't like the free space there, so I won't use that. What surface? Stardust, what the surface you work on? It sounds like wood. It's actually a very thick cardboard because I decided to use that because it's a little bit cheaper than an actual canvas, and once it's framed you can't tell that it's like a cardboard, because and even the top, like, it has the same material as a regular canvas, because since I'm paying for the whole exhibit, the material, it was a way for me to not pay as much. Oh, you frame it. Good idea. Yeah, I actually ordered the frames yesterday. It's still expensive, but I feel like if you are going to use a canvas and still frame it, then you're better off using a cardboard and then frame it. Because anyway, the frame is going to be expensive no matter what. I found like reclaimed, they're going to be black, and it's kind of a recycled material, recycled wood. There's a big trend right now in floating frames. in light wood, which is what I wanted to use at first. But then I just thought it made more sense with the colors I have that would be black. I think black will go great with this background. And the wood just didn't make, like, it wasn't cohesive with what I'm making right now. So yeah, I changed my mind. Thanks, Anita, for following me. I'm making 10 canvases, and this is number 9. I'll make sure you follow if you don't want to miss it. And the cardboard is first applied with gesso, or it's just this color. It's already applied, like it came manufactured that way, so it's already covered with gesso, but it's not me who did it. I started writing the short stories this week. I'm done with short story number 1. Short story number 2 is about a man who dreams of being an artist, a painter, and he's working as, what is it called? Like he's chopping wood and just saving money. So he just applied to go to an art school, but then his brother dies. So he decides to give up on his school and to stay home to help his dad with the family store. All the stories are based on interviews I did with older people. So they are at least 70 up to 92. And I really like to hear about older people's stories because I feel like you can take away a lot from what they tell you. And I want to know what people regret. I have a fear of regrets, or sometimes I use it as a justification to do crazy things. Like, I don't want to regret this, so why not buy this plane ticket? Or I tend not to buy things in general, but to travel to me is worth it. It's worth spending my money. And it's hard also to spend money on this project since, like, how can I say? Even though I do have hope that it will get noticed or that I would get invited to some other shows or whatever, I don't think it will. So I'm spending up $500 for the material, even though it's probably gonna be a loss in the end. At least I'm having fun, but I mean, it's not a business. I would like it to be some kind of business where you spend 500 and you get 5,000. I will let these canvases for sale. Okay, Taylor, let me show you the glue I'm using. It's this one. Yeah, to art is to live, right? Yes. And since I'm trying to be more professional, to be recognized in the art scene, at least locally, it was like the next step that I had to take to have an actual solo exhibit instead of right now what I've been doing is joining other exhibits. They have like a jury where they pick the paintings, and I've been successful doing that. Taylor, thank you. Oh, wait, it's going too quick. You've just given me the most amazing idea for a personal project. Awesome. Go ahead. You know, Mod Podge could work too if you want to use it. It's cheaper, but I like this glue because it lasts longer. It has UV protection in it. So if it's something that you want to keep longer, even in the sun, it's going to prevent yellowing. It's not magical, but I mean, it will help. So yeah, I'm taking this next step. And this project also opened my eyes about so many other things. I've been reading about other types of artists that I didn't know about. I feel like my whole world is opening up because I've been living in this environment here, and I'm moving. Looks BAF. I don't know what BAF means. I don't know if it's a compliment or not. Anyway, thanks for your comment. Taylor, I'll go with the glue then. I wish you so much success with your art. Thank you so much. Thank you. Other type of artist, and she's just gluing paper on canvas. Okay. If you want to help, you can send me gifts, you can share this live, you can follow my profile. I need 1,000 people to unlock some new features that I want. You can follow me on YouTube, you can buy through my affiliate links. I have 10 books that are published. I also have an affiliate link for the glue I'm using. I have on this same list, I also have something really cool, the journal I'm writing in right now. I've been journaling for so long. I'm on journal 27, something like that. It's like part of my life, journaling. The highest number of people I've seen at once in my studio was 222. Right now we're at 180. So thanks for being here. Maybe we'll reach higher than 222. Hopefully, that'd be fun. I'm taking some time off from my day job so I can put more time into this because time is flying by. I want to have this exhibit in May, and prior to the exhibit I want everything to be ready like a couple of weeks before, because I want my book to be ready for the exhibit. So for the book to be ready, I need to have all the text, the layout, the pictures. There's still a lot to do. If I didn't put pressure about the book, then I would have plenty of time. But it just makes sense to start selling the art book at the same time as the exhibit, because people at the show might be interested in buying it. So I want to have a couple of copies available so I can sign them and sell them. I'll also be selling these pieces. I would be quite surprised to sell one, but I'm hopeful that I will. They'll be up for sale, $500. We'll see. I hope it didn't miss any comment. Sometimes I miss them because I'm looking down, obviously, at what I'm doing. Try to do both at the same time, but anyway. I just need to sell one of them to cover the material. So that would be awesome. Another thing I can do to make money as an artist, the way it works here in Quebec, in Canada. Taylor, I really hope, hold on, you sell a piece, the world is backwards. Art should be far more celebrated. Yeah, I wish. Like we've seen in the past, when societies or countries are going great, like very rich, there is money flowing to the arts. But when times are harder, then not so much. And so it's not a great time to be an artist right now. For my art book, I'll be using KDP, which is Amazon's platform for self-publishing. They recently added, well, recently, like in the past couple of years, they've added new options for print on demand. They have hardback. It depends on which country you're located. And they have also colored pages, but they used to have like a cheap version, and now they have like a premium version, so you get to choose. So if that's something you're interested in working on, the platform is free, and then the book is available on Amazon, which is like the biggest marketplace for books. So even though Amazon has its faults, it's been very useful for a self-published author like myself. You don't need to buy a huge inventory, not knowing if you're gonna sell. Like you don't need to have that. And then, like, I'd rather have my money in the bank than just spending $2,000 or $3,000 in books that are gonna just be wasted. What was that, a dictionary? Yes, a bilingual dictionary. We're cleaning up at work, and it just makes sense since I wanted to have a project that blends words with visual arts. I had started exploring with collages. I had started with a material that someone had given me, so old patterns for, oh, thank you, was it Barbie a name? Yeah, Barbie, very cool. Yeah, thank you. And then some other artist around here, she called me and she's like, I feel like this is plagiarism. I feel like this is my thing, like the patterns. So I just, I wasn't very so much in love with the idea, so I just decided not to fight over this and let her material, the exclusivity of that material. And then when we were cleaning at work, when we were throwing away this dictionary, I just knew that this was the material I had been looking for. So you're now in my home studio in Quebec, in Canada. This is canvas number 9 out of 10. Oh, thanks for following me, Ozald. Yeah, Ozald. Oh, Osaid 11. I really enjoy taking time for myself, creating this just because I want to. There's no pressure. Well, there is pressure because I always put pressure on myself, but oh, me, thanks for sending me a rose. Thank you for your gift. Very generous. All the gifts will be used to finance this project. So thank you. I lost my train of thought, sorry. Yeah, Stardust, thank you, thank you. Awesome, thank you. 3 roses. Oh, Les Argileux, also 2 roses. Thank you. You guys are on fire today. Oh, thanks for following me. KC Lifestyle Heaven. Nicolak, thanks for following me. Thanks for following me. I didn't see the name, sorry. Thanks to everyone who are following me. What are you making? Let me show you a mock-up of what the ultimate goal is. I'll be making 10 canvases with a pour painting in the middle. So this is an example of what it will look like in a much bigger version. I'm a newbie, love mixed media. Thanks for being here, Nicolak. You're welcome in this studio. That is so pretty, awesome job. Thank you for your comment. I saw it's beautiful also, but it went away very quickly. Sometimes it goes too fast here. So happy, it means that TikTok is pushing my life to more people. I'm hoping that this increased visibility will bring me any type of opportunity. I'm very open to what life will bring my way. This is my first solo exhibit, and I'm hoping that it might put me somehow on the map. I mean, the local map, but can you tell about your books? Maybe, yes. I have 4 that are about personal development. I have them here. I have this one, which is the 1-year plan for people that have too many projects like I do. Lila, I like the idea. Thank you for your comments. Then I have this, positive affirmations for women. I have this, mind your brain. This is very cool if you like to journal, so you can just pick one of the topic and just pick like, how do I exude something worth following? And then you just brainstorm on that topic in your journal. And I have this young adult fantasy book. I have another self-development, which is about doubling your time. I do have a link in my bio if you want to see all the books that I have. Most of my books have been translated to English. I write in French first, and then I pay for translations. I have also some versions that are in Spanish, in Portuguese, in Italian, so you can check it out. I will definitely check them out. Thank you, Stardust. If you type my name in Google, normally you would, not in Google, but I mean on Amazon, you'll find a lot. But I also sell through Google. I have through Kobo. And then I also have a distribution platform if you want to buy it for your library or something like that. It's called Ingram Sparks. typically they're easy to find. You might have to ask them to be ordered because libraries, they have so many options. Like they can't physically have everything, but they can order them for you if you want. I've been a self-published author since 2013. I've been working more seriously on this type of painting since 2019. And this is the first project where I get to use both of those interests and create something very unique to me in so many ways. So I feel like I just reached the top of the mountain where I just found exactly what I was meant to do. Audrey, thanks for following me. I need 1,000 followers. So if you want to help with that, go ahead. The exhibit is in May and I'll be streaming live. So make sure you follow. I'm hoping that being bold in this project will help bring attention to me as an artist. And maybe I'll get some opportunities in the future. What I'm looking for, maybe medium term. Short term, I'm looking for some other places to host this same exhibit. And if possible, places that pay you. So here we have a space, for example, the city pays you a couple $1,000 if they pick your exhibit, but it's very competitive. So I don't know if I'll get picked. They only do 4 shows a year and they have a lot of people applying, but we'll see. So I have that, so that's short term. Then I'm hoping to get some visibility in the local newspaper with this. I'll invite the media, so I hope that they're gonna be excited to write about this. Medium term or longer term, I'd like to do some residencies or be invited to international studios or maybe gain gallery representation. Oh yeah, and be on TV. I always say be on TV, but I don't know, maybe it's random, but I want to be on TV. I've been on TV, like on random shows. Taking a sip. So, do you have questions? Just relaxing? Just hanging out? It's okay, but don't be shy. I'm also excited about the book, the stories that I'm writing. I think once again, I started too many things at once. Now I'm just trying not to stress out. When I get excited, I get into trouble. I am taking 2 different classes at university It's a good thing that I got time off from my work because there's no way I could write 10 short stories in such a short time if I were working. And work just depletes my brain. Even if you have, like, if you happen to have 30 minutes or an hour at home, let's say the kids go to bed and you have some time for yourself, like, there's no way. How can you create art with whatever is left at the end of the day? I can't do that. Like, this is more mechanical work, so I could. But writing, there's no way. It's too hard. I got a comment. Yeah, travel hearted. Haha, time to myself, lol. Yeah. It's like impossible to get all this together. But then if I just live to work, what's the point? So I'm privileged enough to be able to take some time off. Ladybug, wow, is this a background or is it forming an image? It's a background. Yeah, it would be cool if it formed an image, like people do that with dice. So an example of what it will be like. So this is just a background and I'll be doing a cup pour on top with acrylic paints. So this is a mock-up of what I'm working on, but the canvases are much bigger. They're 16 by 20. And this is my first solo exhibit, so everything will look so awesome, framed, and like, yeah, it's gonna be a great night in May. Still a lot of work to do. Kayla, congrats, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Also, if you want to follow me and be live when I do the pourings, this will be very fun. And I'll also go live during the big night. So you get to be there with us. Oh, thanks, Cave. One rose, thank you for your gift. Love to see the pouring, don't know how that is gonna be. I have an idea of what it's gonna be like, but sometimes I get surprises. When you do a flip cup, you're not 100% in control, maybe 50% in control. I did develop some methods that I feel work better than others because I've been trying so many different things, different types of paints, different types of colors, the way I move the paint around. And so I've developed like the way I prefer to work. So I'm streaming from Canada. I had someone that said that they were from Amsterdam. If you want to share where you're at. I see a lot of Canadian flags in users in you guys' usernames. So I know I do get a few people from Canada. I need to complete 2 short stories per week to make it with enough time to get the printing done. And that's making me nervous. It feels like a big challenge. The art book will also help me build my career. It's one more thing to add to my resume. And since I'm used to self-publishing, I'm confident about how to do it. But there always seems to be a problem when you go online and start like putting everything together. There's always something that doesn't quite fit, or so we'll see. I'm confident I can find solutions to my problems. We'll say it that way. So I tried to pick the side of the paper that has the most ink on it. So if you see here, the space versus this side. So it's almost the same, but I'll still use this side. And also, I'll make sure that this side that has the most space will be from like outside, so I get to glue over the little space. So the next piece will cover this part. I want it to be very compact, very filled. I also prefer the papers that have bold, so I'll pick the one that has the most bold. Like these, both sides are okay, so it doesn't, one side or the other doesn't matter. But yeah, if you see me flipping the papers, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'll add some more glue. I'd like to reach even more people, so if you want to tap on the screen to leave me some likes, that will help TikTok know to push my life to more people. I also would like to have 1,000 followers. Oh, thanks. I see a lot of hearts. Thank you. Yay. We'll get more people in here. Oh, thanks for following me. Yeah, I'm trying to reach 1,000 people. I want some features that TikTok has, and also the number of followers. Oh, what kind of blue? Yes, I'll show you. I feel like once I have more followers, it gives me credibility with people that want to exhibit my work and stuff like that. I think it's something very important nowadays. This is the glue I'm using. So this is like an archival level type of glue. So what that means is that it helps the work last longer. What is special about it is that it has UV protection, because it's one of the challenges when you create art. It will yellow from the sun. So yeah, it's not magical. It will still yellow, but it will be longer. Can you use Mod Podge? Yes, for sure. If you don't mind, if it's just a personal project or crafting, for sure you should use Mod Podge. It will be cheaper. I think you could even do it with white glue, white school glue. I think it would work too. But not a glue stick. That would take forever. Like, no, it would not be very successful. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. This is Canva number 9 out of 10. So if you want to make sure you follow to see everything that happens, then I'll be doing the pourings. I'll be working on the book. So I don't think I'll go live, but I'll show some pictures on my feed about that process. And then I'll go live in May to show the exhibit. Yay! My first solo exhibit. It's like I'm a big girl now. Thank you, Jackie. So creative and beautiful. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me. We have 181 people. That's awesome. You guys are in Canada right now. Did you know that? You're in my home studio. I successfully set up this small studio in my home office. It took me forever to figure that out. Ugh. Sometimes you just turn everything around in your head and just not able to figure out something that's so simple. Just make that decision. I was making that so complicated. It's like, oh, well, the space is not 100% like what this and that. And now I have a space and I have the space to do live. If you have to put away everything every single time and then pull everything out every single time, first it's a waste of time, but also it can prevent you from getting started because you're already lazy to start, but then you have to put everything out. I feel like sometimes it prevents you from starting. So now things are very easy. Everything is close together, so it helps me go faster and be more motivated. If you like what you're seeing here, you can also share this live with your friends. I hope you get inspired to start either a collage or some art piece that you've been thinking about, or just keep going on whatever you're already doing. I know it's hard sometimes to get started or to keep going. I feel keep going is the hardest part because starting things to me is easier. Oh, thanks for following me, Lisa. Thanks. I really like this process because it keeps me in the present moment. I'm someone that thinks a lot about the future. I'm really future focused, always planning and dreaming and visualizing what's next, but I want to also enjoy what's happening right now while I'm climbing the mountain, you know, not just reaching the top and then next. Thanks, Gina, for sharing. What do you think? Do you like this? The perfect glue peel I'm free. It looks like my skin, but it's not. It's glue. Okay, can keep going. I feel like my skin can breathe now. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks, Butterfly, for following. I try to go live every day. Sometimes on the weekend I can't, but I try to go live every day. Typically I go live around 11 Eastern time, but today that just wasn't happening. And also I don't think it's bad to experiment with different times just to see if more people can show up, or maybe to reach a different audience. I want to be international. So in my Delulu, I'm an international artist. So I get people from all over the world in my studio just watching me. Good to know. Like to join for company. Awesome. Do you have Brazilian background? No, French. That's my accent is French. Oh, I see. It's a very nice accent. Thank you. Are you Brazilian yourself? Let me know. I live in the province of Quebec. I'm French Canadian. I'm very boring, I'd say, like a French origin all the way. Probably same people mixing together, or I'm still smart, I'm still normal, but oh, watching me from Greece. Eucharisto, right? Did I say this right? I was in Greece last summer. We went to, well, our base was in Athens, and we went to Delphi. We went to the monasteries. What's it called? I forget the names. We had a great time. We went on a boat. I went with my dad. This year we're going, my dad and I, to Chile. So my husband stays home with the kids and I get to travel wherever I want. I used to want a husband that would want to travel with me, but now it's more convenient, you know, can stay home. My sister-in-law lives in Toronto with her family. So have you been to Canada? To visit her. I am done for the day. Look at what I did today. So this, I've done this during this live, so I just got started today. I have other things I can show you in my studio. So this is one of the canvases. So number 8 that I finished yesterday. So you see what size it is, much bigger. So I'll be doing the painting on top. So previous work, I have this here. So I call this a wolf just because it's kind of barking at the moon with wings, because it's whimsical. Then I have this one here. I don't know why this one hasn't sold yet. I mean, that's one of my favorite. It has a mermaid on it, the tail, and then the lady's, and then her arm extended like that. I really like this one. And then what else? This is the side of the pages that I'll be using for recycled paper. These are some mock-ups that I did just to see what it could look like. Love the wolf howling. Thank you, Stardust. This. And then this here. And then the other day we did a live pouring, and people got to pick what they wanted as colors. So that's the result. Someone saw a heart, or you could see here, I just thought this looked like the heart. Or if it goes the other way, someone talked about a tulip. I feel like it goes this way. Does it? Or this way? I'm not sure. I think I'm liking this side better now today. Anyways, you can follow me here because I'll be going live again probably tomorrow, but most certainly Monday. I have self-published a couple of books, so you can check them out. I have a link in my bio to all my books, and I also have Tulips from Amsterdam is Dutch song. Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, I need to go there. I thought it was in Germany, but yeah, it's in Netherlands. Sorry, I made a mistake. Thank you, Butterfly. Nice work. Yeah, so I have a link in my bio that leads to all my books. I have another link that links to my art material. And I also have my YouTube name there if you want to join me on YouTube. I only have 188 followers, subscribers on my YouTube channel. So if you want to help me out, go ahead. And I'm also hoping to reach 1,000 followers here on TikTok. So yeah, I'm hoping to see you tomorrow or Monday. 210, we almost reached my top top people at the same time. Okay, bye.